Hi friends, welcome back. I am WickedCrafty Mom, also April, and I have a project and I actually prepped for it. So I have examples to show you. And okay, so this is what we're making today. It is I call them a saddlebag pocket because it fits the pages like a saddle. So we're gonna make one, or we're gonna make as many as we can, I guess. And with each tag with each saddlebag I make a card for each side. This isn't even fully decorated. I would still probably maybe put a picture here, maybe a what's that one thing? Excuse me. I'm sorry, I did not mean to cough like that. Okay, so got. Alright, so this is one. So I put a cluster on it. Here's another one I made. And that's all the back looks like. So you can take it and you can put it over the edge, and then you can, if you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to secure it, you can secure it with a paper clip. So this one has this card on that side and this card on that side. And really you could, put the card in up like this, so it's upside down like that, if you want, however you would want it. And then I've got one more. There. So we're gonna get as far as this on the ones, and then at the end I'll decorate up maybe one or two. Okay, so I was just checking everything. So look guys, this time I have prepared. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick drink of my tea. Sorry about that. I hate doing that, but sometimes I gotta, and I didn't want to stand up. Oh, I forgot to set my timer. Alright, close enough. It hasn't been that long. Okay, this is. Okay. So I have the right amount to make 2 tags for each saddlebag, and I have enough. Right, I have enough of these to make some saddlebags. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. This is just half of one of these pages folded in half. That's all that is. Now, this is the same thing, these cards that I made out of the book page, except I glued it together instead of leaving the side open. These are for the tags. So, this is for the saddlebag itself. Having said that, I've been using my scraps. So I'm going to use my scraps. Let's see. I've got this. That'll work. I gotta cut. Oh wait, I gotta do it this way. Okay, there's that. So this is gonna be one side, and this is gonna be the other side, and I'm just gonna glue them. And I don't want the colored part on this because I want it to be a neutral background. So where'd my glue go? Alright, I've got these itty bitty glue sticks because I didn't read the numbers involved when I bought the glue sticks, and I just did the exact same thing again, except the ones I ordered are bigger. Not just, it's been a bit since I ordered them, but. Alright, so, doesn't matter which side, but I'm going to glue, because I'm going to glue both of them. But I want to start with one side, so I'm just, this is the smaller piece to what I'm gluing, if that makes sense. Maybe. Alright. So I'm just kind of lining it up on the top. Like that. And it may not be perfectly straight when it's all said and done, but that's okay with me. Alright, so here. I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to try to get 2 videos done. I actually almost have the prep done for, actually, it won't take me long to prep for my next video. And, maybe I won't make that video. Maybe I'll have to come up with another idea. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I could let it, dry a little bit longer, but I'm not too worried about it. Now, it doesn't matter what you do on the inside of this because it's not, you could absolutely, well, let's do something on the inside of this. Shall we? Now that I've said you don't have to. Hold on. We're gonna. Alright, so I've got lots of paper here that is specifically in this area because it is for putting on the backs of things. So, what are you? Okay. So, I'm going to do the same thing. Here. I'm gonna cut this a little bit because that's the edge of where the printer stopped. I tried to print it with no borders, but the printer never believes me. So, alright, trash away. Not necessarily calling that trash right now. Okay. So now we're just going to, again, glue this. Because I don't want anything definitely on the inside. I don't want to just run this piece across because it will bunch up. It'll bunch up in the middle if I do that, which just makes it a little bulkier and more awkward. So, this is just junk mail I got, and then I ended up printing this background paper on it. Not even intentionally. Because I was trying to print something else, and I forgot that this paper was in there waiting to be printed on. So, I ended up with this paper with the backing on it, which is totally fine. Totally fine. There. Now, just need to cut the ends off for that. There. Now you've got writing space inside. So you can, so you can flip it up and you'll have a pocket here and a pocket here and a writing space. Okay, so let's see what we're going to put on for pockets. Is this long enough? Yeah, I can make that work. Let's see. Do I want it ragged? Yeah, that's good. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. There. That's a pocket. Do. Where's my glue? This is what happens when I put stuff away. I'm using Elmer's Glue All. Elmer's Glue All. In a not Elmer's Glue All bottle. With a little bit of water in it just to thin it out. And it works and it dries very quickly, like Elmer's, or like Art Glitter Glue does. Sorry, my fingernails are dirty. I tried to fix it and it didn't work very well. They're very short right now too. Okay, so I'm gonna tear this edge off because this edge is torn and this one has already started being torn. Okay, so there's that. Oh, it's a little longer than I need. So I'll cut it down a little bit. Like that, and then I'll glue it. And it'll be a pocket. But wait, there's more. Oop, oh, booger. Okay, come back. Let's make sure. Yep, we're still in frame. Everything was going smooth up there. Nobody saw anything. Totally fine. Shaking my, whoops, everything. I'm shaking my everything. Not on purpose. Alright. Now it's time to make the cards. So I've got these that are just these, half of this paper folded and half and glued. And I've got this template that I made. And I had a brilliant idea. I'm gonna be adding stuff into idea books, and I'm gonna be making new idea books. And when I have a template for something that I have an idea for, that goes into the idea book, then the template's gonna go with it. So there, I guess. So there. All right. So that was my template. Doesn't matter. I probably should use the template again, but that's not what I grabbed. So now it fits in nicely. Now we got to figure out what we're going to do with these. So I've got paper strips that I can use. And that'll be good. There. Alright, so I can use these. Alright. There's that. Okay. Sorry, I seem to be having difficulties. Alright, there we go. Now, I'm also keeping this because I want to put this on these cards. I am going to glue this down, but I am also not sure. I may end up going around everything with my sewing machine after. I probably will, but I don't know if I'm going to, yeah, I'll probably do that. I don't know if I'm going to do it like while I'm filming or pause it. I don't know why I'm doing the cutting now, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing I just did. Glue a strip on that. Here, I can wait until I'm done the whole thing, and then I can cut it all together. Okay. that. Is this going to fit on that? No, it is not. So, this may be where we diverge. So they're not going to be identical, and that is totally fine. Whoop. Alright. Now, there's that. Trying to make sure I put plenty of glue on it. There we go. Goes right to the edge. Let that dry for a second. Work on this one. Doesn't matter which direction the text goes. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. To me, on this one. I have different rules for different ephemeras. Different days. Here's this. I haven't torn this one yet. There we go. Let's see. Yep, that works. Do. Glue, glue, glue. Okay. Now, this is just a great way to use up scraps. And since I have a metric ton of scraps, that'll work. Alright, now, this may not... Yeah, see, this could take up the whole thing. But I can still use it. If I cut it in half. You're done drying now. We're gonna... let's see. Do I want to put it like that? I kind of do. So that's what I'm going to do. I like that. Because it still shows off the layering I already did. There. And I'll do it again. Because I want them to match the pocket they need to go into. There. That's very nice. Okay. Oh, where's that backing paper? There it is. I found it. Alright. So, this is a very neutral background, and it doesn't really matter which way it faces. It'll work either way, I think. Okay. I just leave a little gap in between so I can get my scissors in without making a mess of everything. Okay, so while I'm cutting this, I was thinking, and this is why I was quiet. I couldn't do both at the same time, thinking and talking. Anyhow, I was thinking about how I'm going to sew these and what I've learned works the best for me. And here's why I'm bringing it up. Because I was plotting out how I was going to do this. And part of what I was plotting was rounding the corners. But what I'm going to say is I like doing just a square of sewing around and then rounding the corners, because it's easier for me to make a square corner than it is for me to make like a rounded corner when I try to make a rounded corner. If that makes sense. So I'll sew it along the edges in the same you know, in a straight line, and then all around the corners after. So you can see how I did that here. So I went straight and just turned. And then on this one, oh no, it looks like I did the same thing there. Okay, anyway, so that's how I do it. So I am going to pause this, and I'm going to sew these, and then I will be back. Okay, I'm all done sewing. I'm just scooting my chair back to where it belongs. Cutting the threads. All the threads. Go away, threads. Having issues, apparently, cutting the threads. Okay, now... Nope. Now is when I'm going to... Oh, let's do a schmancy one. Let's do scallop. Scallop edge. I'm gonna do it on the cards too. I'm gonna have to go around and cut this where the stitches are, so that paper will come off. But that will take just a minute. All right. There we go. And those corners, because they were sewed, still very attached to the paper. Okay. Oop. There we go. And in this corner. All right. Doop doop. Doop doop. Now, there. That's super cute. Can still be decorated more, but it's at a good place where the next decoration maybe should be when it goes on the page. Okay. So I'm going to have my two piles, because these are the ones that we didn't make today, and this is the ones that we are making today. And we're just gonna, okay, trash, 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 trash. This is not, goes over there. Okay, clean up a little bit. And then we're gonna do something similar again. Put these back because they're taking up space. It's way easier. Whoops. For me to clean up as I go now. Alright. So, here's a thing that I want to do. I was going to do a whole other video about it, but that doesn't make any sense to me because it's basically the exact same thing. So this is going to be a variation, but it's going to be for the side of the page. And yes, you could use these for the side of the page. There's no doubt there. But I would like to have the pockets face a different direction. So we're going to decorate this. Let's see. So we'll do our background first. I'm just making sure I have pieces that are long enough. Yep, that's long enough. Because it's a shorter space. That's long enough. I bet you some of these are too. That definitely is. Definitely is not. Nope, but barely. Barely a nope. Okay. These are long enough as well. So, yeah, I'm going to use these too. So, I'm not going to go right up to the edge because, I don't want to. No, because I want to make sure that it's got room to fold and stuff. Open and close. So, there we go. That's about right. That is one way that I do a lot of my... I went off on a tangent. I'm sorry. My brain squirreled out. I was thinking about how I've got stuff. There's stuff on the back of this because I put junk mail into my printer and print on it. And that is one way that I kind of cut down on waste. I also am very likely to keep, like, I coffee dye stuff and then use bits and pieces of stuff that I could be throwing away into, and use them in collages and stuff. Junk mail. I mean, as long as it's like pretty generic stuff. So, that seems to work for me. Alright, we're gonna tear this. I'm doing that off screen. I didn't mean to. But I did. Okay. I already used one of those. Let's use one of these. Okay. That'll work. There's that. And some of this. Here we go. And you. You, sir. Okay. And that is just about perfect. That is perfect. Oh. Alright. That works. Okay, the whole thing is covered there. I'm going to let it dry after I cut because I need to work on the other side and I don't want them to glue together. So, I could spread it out, but I'm not going to. Alright. This one might actually work now because it was barely not right, but I've changed the parameters. This way is how I changed the parameters. I took that little bit off and I didn't take that into account when I was measuring that one. Okay, there we go. Now, that one. And yes, they're going to be on two different sides, so you could even decorate them two different ways. So, I don't think you're limited. You can do it any direction. You can... Oh, boogers. I forgot to put my timer back on, and I knew I was going to do that. Alright, let's see. I can't even find... Oh, there it is. Okay, so 10 minutes behind. That's fine. I'll get my timer going. Take 10 minutes off. That's easy. Okay, anyhow, like I was saying, I forgot what I was saying. There. Whoop. Okay. This. Do. I'm thinking of starting to keep track of what I'm reading, letting people know, but it'll get boring after a while because you're going to be like, so it's another zombie book. But yeah, it's probably another zombie book. The one I'm reading now is called, I'll tell you in just a second. Maybe. Come on. Don't be stupid. It's called Lost Coast, but it is part of a series, and the series is called Undead Ultra by somebody. Hold on. Okay, let's see if I can pull up the information. Of course not. Whoop, that wasn't what I meant to do. Okay, I'll try to remember to look for it. Anyway, you have the title, so that's good. So, zombies. It's a zombie book, like I said. But it's a take I've never seen before. The person who is running from zombies is an ultra marathoner. So she has run races that are like 100 miles, right? So her son is 200 miles away when the zombie outbreak happens. So of course she's got to go get to him. He's 20 years old, but he's at college, so she has to go get him. And so she runs the whole way using her talents of ultra racing. So, because zombies are very attracted to cars in this, so it's safer being on foot. And because she's an ultra runner, she is familiar with how to do that. So she runs like an insane amount. Anyway, it's really good. There's 4 books in the series. And it's, like I said, it's just a take I hadn't seen before, where somebody's running the whole way. And yeah, it's just interesting. It's an interesting take on the whole zombie thing, which I like. I like new things. No, I don't like new things. Anybody that's met me will tell you that I don't like new things, but I do like this new perspective on the zombie outbreak, so that's cool. Alright, this is a scrap that I have from a project I was working on. So I want, why am I doing it that way when I could just do it this way? Hello. So 1, 2. And then 1, 2. There we go. Okay, so I am going to, on this one, first I'm going to straighten it out because that was a terrible cutting job. Same deal, different side. That was terrible. Okay, now I'm going to punch half a hole in it. Ta-da! Okay. Here's this. And I am totally going to need a different template for the tags for this style, I think. Now that I'm looking at it. Okay. Got about 30 minutes-ish left. Ish. Alright. There's that. So now it'll go on like that and you can clip it. Alright, These, again, I'm going to save for the tags. I know I've got plenty here, but if I can just use this, that'd be cool. Alright, so we're going to use... So this template's not going to quite work. It still needs to be cut down a little bit. So, let's cut it down a little bit. That's what I'll do. I'll just cut it to the end of the words and see if that works. Seems to need a little bit more. Oh, nope, there we go. It's just getting caught up on some paper. So, this one we can have a little bit longer. So there is a little bit of a difference in the way they're shaped. Okay, so I'm going to make this a template. And how do I do that? It's a template. And this way I won't have to, like, I can just do it real quick. Now I've got another piece in here that I was going to use for just as words. But I'm going to fold it in half and glue it because I need it because I just used that one for a template. Okay. So this is the other one that I'm going to use. Ta-da. Ta-da. Okay. Just that and that. All right. Why not? I'll just keep using these strips for now. For this one, and then this one's too short. This will work. I have to cough again. If I keep this up, I'm going to end up catching myself up on the clock. Okay. Okie dokie. So, yeah, so she, in the first book, runs, try to get to her son. And that's what the whole book is about. But it was engaging. And I very much enjoy it. So I'm on book 3 in the series now. Just grabbing random scraps. Okay. There's that. One more. There we go. So my garlic is growing again. I have no idea when I'm supposed to pick it, but when I tried to pick it this year, it looked like 1 clove of garlic. So that didn't make any sense to me. So I just kind of put it back and left it. Not really sure what to do. I gotta look it up again. Okay. There's one. And look, I've got all this trash now. All right. Let's do another one. So we're getting all geared up for Thanksgiving. And all geared up. Yeah, Thanksgiving. So So we are having my dad and my sister and my brother and possibly my other sister and her family. I'm not sure about that though. But hopefully they'll be able to just stop in even. Okay. So, do you have Thanksgiving plans? My mom already had her Thanksgiving. Yeah, so we're gonna have people over. We've got some of the stuff we need, but not all of the stuff we need. So, my back just snapped in like 3 different places. That was fun. Let's see, what are you? You are the next piece on this. That is what you are. Very wobbly though. Okay. Got one side just about done, except for the back. So now we gotta do the back, but the back will be way quicker. Okay, you can stay, you can go. You can go. Alright. I'm putting stuff over here for now. Okay. Just cutting the white edge off. Now. Getting those ready. And I gotta find my... There's that. That's what I was looking for. Alright. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do. I actually lined them up pretty good this time. So we have some of the fixins, but we don't have all the fixins yet. Okay, so I want to put that like that. And now the back looks like it's been collaged, but it definitely has not. I like to do the bottom of these little things. I just think it looks nice like that. And then I'm not inking very much. I think I'll probably ink the next one because I do like inking things very much. Okay. There. Now oh. Okay. Here we go. Now I'm still going to sew these, but I may just sew all of them toward the end. How are we doing? 15 minutes? Let's make another one. I think we can make one more. All right. So, do we want it upways or sideways? I'll do it this way again. Okay. Do I want to do a big piece like that? bunch of little pieces. Let's see what I've got for bigger pieces. This is good. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just to kind of, this is going to add some stability, and it gives you a nice place to put stuff, and it adds a little more interest. And I said I was going to ink, so I'm going to ink. So we're going to ink this. There. This is what I was looking for. There we go. I didn't put it all the way to the bottom because I'm going to put a pocket down there. And so I didn't need to. Here we go. And let's do the other side with, oh, right, with the same thing. That's why I got this big piece out. Okay. I'm just going to tear a little bit off this side so it fits just a little better. My ink is working very nicely. Well, my oxide. Okay. And glue it. There's that. Now, whoop. Better. Now we need something for the bottom. So let's go with this, because this has kind of a pink tinge to it anyway. So I cut 2 pieces off here. Roughly the same size. Maybe not the same size. Definitely not the same size. Okay. Oh, whoops. Gotta do this too. Got a good amount of ink on this, evidently. It's working very nicely. Okay, 1 pocket. Do. All right. Two pockets coming right up. All right. 1. Whoops. You gotta let it sit sometimes. And I tend to not let it sit sometimes. There. See? I moved it over and everything. All right. There's that. Okay. And 2 of these. And this. There. Okay. Year template. All right. I can use this again on these. It's sideways. Oh, only on one. Let's see. But I could do it partially on two. So that works. Here's what I'll do. One. Two, and here's why. Okay. Like this. Let's do this side. There's that. Do it again over here. Hope I'm on screen. There's that. Okay. And then I glue on one side of the fold and attach like that. And then I do the same on the other side. And it just made up for the fact that I didn't quite have enough to cover it, but it still got what I needed done. Done. All that space is covered the way it needs to be. Okay. There's that. There. Here's that. Those are cute. Those are good size pieces. Those are less good size pieces. Alright, how are we doing? 8 minutes left. Okay. So now we're just going to throw this on the back of these perfectly. Perfectly. Okay. Like that. And then this one. Oop. Oh, almost perfectly. Sugar. There's another piece. That'll work. That's good. Okay. And then we'll decorate one. Probably this one. I am going to sew around this one and the other one and be right back. Okay. I think I'm back. And I don't know that I've been on screen for a lot of this, so that's fantastic. Okay. Anyway, I'm back. I have not inked this yet, but I have sewn around all the corners, or all the cards and stuff. I've sewn around everything. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Inked and inked and inked. Now if you want the other side to show and you want to put writing space or whatever, ink that too if you choose to, but I am choosing not to this time. only did it on that one. Okay. So this one is the one I'm inking. So I'm going to put these ones over here. Oops. I'm going to put these in the pockets they go in. Like that. And that. Maybe. There we go. Okay. And that. Right, so now I'm going to grab my little bits. Let's see. I've only got one heart, but I could do... No. No, no. Let's see. No. It blends in too much. Too big. Let's see. Guide. All right. I am going to grab... Oh, let's try this. All right, should I put... I like that. Just like that, actually. Come on. Pin, where'd you go? There'd you go. Okay. I hope you can see this. Let me do that. Okay. And that, make sure you can see. There's, whoops. Hold. Alright, and then, whoops. Here's another one. You will work. Oh, wait, no, we want it this way. But it will still work. Alright. And if you want, you can still put a word on here or something. But look, those little bits just finished it off nicely. There. Okay. So, whoops. This one does not want to be left alone. There's that. And now, let's see. Is there anything else we can put on here? Words, perhaps. Perhaps. I like that. Now I need to find something for the other side. Let's see. Fortunate is good. And it's gold. I like that. This also has gold on it, I think. So I'm going to put glue here because I don't want to stick this down all the way. Just some. Okay. And on the other side, we'll put fortunate. And I'm just going to do a little bit here. There we go. I'm gonna hold this and this just for a minute. Okay. Oh, I suspect we are about out of time, which is good. So we'll clear. There's this. We'll clear the decks. Clear the decks. All right. Once this is done drying, we'll have made that with its 2 cards. Clear the deck, I said. Clear the deck. Okay. We made this one with these 2 cards. We made this one with these 2 cards. And then these were the prototypes that I had made. All right. Thank you so much for watching. And I want to show you my Etsy store information, but I can't find it right now. So, I hope you can check out my Etsy store, WickedCrafty Mom 1. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.